Hello and welcome to Michigan softball here on WCBN. I am Coby Segal along with James Meninga. We are here for game one of a softball doubleheader. I'll be doing both games, but TJ Fossmeyer will be joining me for the second game. But for this first game versus the Iowa Hawkeyes, we have a fantastic pitching matchup, a pair of matching 2.01 ERAs. We have Lauren Durkowski, the ace for the Michigan Wolverines, versus Jalen Adams of Iowa, who is both hitting and pitching today. Both are just fantastic, but Lauren Durkowski, James, she does it with the strikeouts. She has 133 strikeouts on the season. She's just been fantastic.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely electric matchup today. I'm excited about it because originally we were slated for only the second game, and then we had some crummy weather for the past 2 days, and yesterday's game got postponed until today. And I don't believe we were going to see Durkowski pitch, but now we get the pleasure to today.
Yeah, we do. As we don't know who's gonna be pitching game two, but the lineups for the Wolverines, starting in left field, batting first, Ellie Sealer. Batting second, playing second base, Indiana Langford. Batting third and at third base, Maddie Erickson. Batting fourth, first baseman Kiki Thole. Batting fifth. Now we got four straight freshmen here. Batting fifth, catching Lily Valamont. Sixth, center field, Janissa Conway. Batting seventh in right field, Ella Stevenson. Eighth is Ava Costales. And ninth is Ella McVeigh at shortstop. For the Iowa Hawkeyes, it's Riley Moss leading off, then Jenna Young, Sujin Berry at shortstop, Sammy Diaz at first base, Devin Greer, Grace Baines, Bradley Klosterman, Jalen Adams, the pitcher, and Avery Jackson is batting ninth, and then Skylin Pog is going to catch. And going to get started in very shortly, and here is Riley Moss to lead it off for the Hawkeyes, and as they meet inside the circle for one last time. And here comes Lauren Durkowski. Durkowski. Right, the pitch. Called strike one.
Yeah, she does that so well. Every time we're going to be seeing that all day.
She's pitched 118 2/3 innings, 9 complete games. Iowa has a challenge on their hands today. Pitch from Durkowski. Strike two.
Wow, starting hot against Riley Moss, one of the better hitters on this Hawkeye team.
402 on base percentage. The 0-2 from Durkowski. Slap hit foul. And 0-2 once again.
She's got a bit of hole to dig herself out of right now.
Tough against. See what Durkowski does with the 0-2. The pitch, high. Good take by Riley Moss. Durkowski sets and fires. Slap hit, and it gets down into left field. Base hit for Moss.
Yep, it's unfortunate there for Durkowski. Starting off 0-2 and then giving up the base hit, but I mean, it's going to happen. Riley Moth hits the ball really well. 3.72 average. She's just, yeah, like I said, she's one of the better hitters on this Hawkeye team.
Now this is Jenny Young, perhaps the best hitter, and it's going to be a strike one from Durkowski. She's not thrown a ball yet.
Jenny Young, the freshman. Batted pretty well this year.
The pitch, and it's into left field. A second straight base hit. Iowa threatening here early. Now it'll be Soo-Jin Berry, the freshman shortstop.
Yeah. Hawkeyes have started pretty well here. Can't ask for much better start than that.
First and second. Nobody out here in this top of the first. The pitch, off speed, in there for a strike. That's third straight strike one for Durkowski. See if Iowa can start off well here. The pitch, outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 to Soo-Jin Berry. In there for a strike.
That's just a great looking pitch. Hard to tell. Good call there by their head up, Mike Hernandez.
1-2. Off speed. Hit foul into the stands. Go again. It's 1-2.
Got the event team going up. Bleachers to retrieve the ball. And they do.
And the pitch. Fouled back
Don't
over
know.
the stadium.
Don't know if the event team's going to be able to get that one.
Yeah, no. That is going to be tough. And Durkowski sets in the circle once again. The pitch, fouled back. Just got a piece of it.
Yeah. That could have been bad for Barry there.
Barry putting up a tremendous fight here. One of the best hitters on this Hawkeye team, of course. The pitch down the first baseline, and it's gonna be a fair ball. Moss will score. Barry to second, and Iowa scores again. That's Young scores, and it's 2-0 Hawkeyes. And
Yeah, that was a beautiful hit down the sideline. Just because you can't tell if it's fair or fair or foul, and the first baseman dives for it but misses, and they bat two runners in on a double.
yeah, and the crew's gonna get together to make sure it was fair. It looked to be pretty fair. Diving attempt by Kiki Thole was unsuccessful. Bonnie Thole came out to argue. I don't think she'll win this one.
Umpire crew: Mike Hernandez, Susan Eads, Whitney Fulvin, talking it over.
And for this Hawkeye team, they're 4-5 in the Big Ten, 16-15 overall. In contrast to Michigan, 7-3 in the Big Ten, 26-14 overall. Michigan's in a tie for third with Minnesota, and Iowa is in the middle of the Big Ten, down at 8th.
And another something to note is that the Wolverines are undefeated in Ann Arbor this year.
They are. 6-0, yeah.
Yep. Hawkeyes are looking to buck that trend. They've got themselves off to a pretty good start here if the umpires don't overturn this.
Let's see, the umpires getting together are Mike Hernandez behind the plate, Susan Eads at first base, and Whitney Fulvin at third base. And let's see what.
They're still sorting something out there.
Looks to be still reviewing this one. Live, it looked to bounce right over the bag. I wonder if they're looking if it landed foul once it got over the bag, but that looked to be fair.
Right, I agree. Definitely, it started fair up until the first base, and then after the diving grab, it moved foul. But as we know, that will. I imagine this is likely to stay. There will be a 2-run double. And then the senior Sammy Diaz will be up to bat.
Yeah. So this play stands. I will be leading 2-0 with Barry on second, nobody out.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate because Drukowski has started well in every pitching sequence. She's gotten all of her batters at least 2 strikes, and then it's just like the base hits are killing her.
And that play will stand as you can hear the cheers from the Iowa dugout. And we will resume play. It'll be Sammy Diaz. And the pitch. Fastball high. Okay. Actually, they ruled that Jenny Young actually is going to stay at third. So it is only 1-0. Second and third, no outs. The pitch in there, but does not call to strike. And the 2-0 to Diaz. Bounce in to left field. 1-run rule score. And the throw by Sealer keeps Barry at third, but Diaz will go down to second. And it's 2-0, second and third, nobody out.
Yeah, this Hawkeye team is doing exactly what they need to do. They're just staying. They know the pitching matchup they got here. They know how good Drukowski is, but they're keeping a steady head. They're not letting anything falter them, and they're just hitting the ball really well right now.
And just lots of, and this is not necessarily hard contact.
No, they're not. The balls aren't flying that far. They're landing in the infield, and they're just rolling out to the outfield. I almost wonder if the outfielders should come in a little bit and try and pick up some of the slack of the infielders.
We're gonna have a little meeting. It's like Drukowski is gonna exit the game here. And in to pitch, it's going to be the senior Hannah George. And Hannah George she's a right-handed pitcher. James, you got anything on Hannah George?
Looks like she's only finished 1 game this year. 0-1. Don't know if she pitches that often. Just coming in for Drukowski. I doubt it'll be for too long.
Well, so she's pitched 17 in the third innings this year. She's a 2.83 ERA. And she has 7 strikeouts on the season to 5 walks. She last pitched against Michigan State. 1 inning there. And that was 1 scoreless inning.
Yep.
And now we will get back to the game. Second, third, no out. The pitch to Devin Greer. In there for a strike. To Greer. Barry on third. Diaz on second. Asks for the sign again. And the pitch. Lined into left center field. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And that is a 2 RBI single for Devin Greer.
Yep.
And it is 4-0. Hawkeyes stunning Michigan early here.
Yeah, Michigan has no answers right now for Iowa's hitting. There are still no outs, and 4 runners have scored. And we had just said that the balls weren't going that far, that they were landing in the infield and rolling. This one was a pretty clean drive down left field.
Yes. As George fires a pitch in there for a strike. We will have a pinch runner for Devin Greer. It'll be Devin Simon, the freshman infielder. Get some speed out on the bases. Pitch from George. In there for a strike, 0-2. This is to Grace Baines, the 6th hitter, and the center fielder. And the 0-2. Strike 3. Drop third. And she's safe at first. And safe at second. Out of first. Excuse me.
But Devin Simon did make it to second.
So, good base running by Simon there.
That'll be the first out of the afternoon.
The pitch outside to Klosterman. George got the first out. Runner on second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Klosterman.
And Simon is flirting with third base right now, but she made her way back to second there.
And another pitch from George. In there for a strike. 1-2. George a chance to get a big out here. Sets, winds up, fires. In there, strike 3, rung up. Klosterman is rung up, and that's a big second out for the Wolverines. It's 2 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, that was just a great ball. And Klosterman just did not have a good eye on it.
Here is the pitcher, Jalen Adams. Throws right, bats left. The pitch. Hit down the third base line, but that's going to be foul. It's 0-1.
Sophomore batting at 278. Nothing to scoff at.
Certainly not. And the pitch. Strike 2 in there. Attempted to slap bunt and then pulled it back. And it's 0-2, trying to get out of the inning here for George. The pitch, low, 1-2.
Yeah, Wolverines need a huge break here. If Hannah George can pitch this third out, that would be much needed break for this defense.
Certainly. The 1-2, fouled back.
That's twice now where they take a big swing and just barely get a piece of it to stay alive.
And Hannah George has been doing a remarkable job here.
Yes, she has. Coming in for Dukowski.
And she sets and fires. Oh, ball outside. The Wolverines are almost walking off the field. They thought they had that one. It's 2-2. And the pitch, that's low. Home plate umpire checks to see if Adams went. She did not go. We have a full count. What do you think George goes with here?
I'm not sure. Just hoping to see her. Oh, here we go.
Pitch in, it's
No.
fouled back.
Yeah, this is quite the battle we're seeing between these two.
Yeah, certainly saw a battle between Durkowski and Sujanberry earlier that resulted in a run scoring for Iowa. Let's see what they can do here. The pitch hits right back to George, out at first. The Wolverines get out of the inning, but Iowa scores 4.
Yeah, that was much needed out for the Wolverines, but it did not feel like a win for sure. That was a rough start to this ball game.
And these Wolverines will start Ellie Sealer, Indiana Langford, Maddie Erickson. Yeah, I think one player that certainly should be highlighted is the season of Maddie Erickson. He's been tremendous. 8 home runs, batting .357. Just a fan, and only 5 strikeouts on the season. Just a fantastic player. Leads the Wolverines in RBIs and in doubles. She will be the player to watch today, I think.
Yes, I think you're right. I'm also curious to see when we get back to the top of the second if Durkowski will come back in. I'm not 100% certain why she left. But like we said, Hannah George did a good job finishing out the inning. Even if she did give up a couple runs, she did pitch all 3 of those outs.
And to start, it'll be Ellie Sealer, junior, a .377 average. And the Narco, the Edwin Diaz song is playing. A fantastic walk-up song. And here is Sealer. The pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, this will be really interesting to see how Michigan starts their at-bats. See if they're going to be able to respond to Iowa here.
The pitch, another strike, 0-2. Sealer, the junior from Monroe, Michigan.
Yeah, not a great start for Sealer, but she's been part of this team for a long time, and she's been a really consistent player. So, we'll see.
The pitch bounced. Adams fielding it to first. Oh, and they call her out.
It looked like Sealer got confused there. She thought it was foul. She stopped running for a second.
Yeah.
And then accelerated again. Oh, that's what it was, foul.
Oh, they called it foul.
Yes. Yeah, it looked like she was thrown out at first,
Okay, yeah.
but it was foul ball. 0-2 still.
Yeah, must have hit her in the batter's box. The pitch outside. So Ellie Sealer gets another life here. Let's see what she can do with it. Pitch. Flied into center field. But that's going to be an out. It's Grace Baines with the catch.
It looks like a difference between these Hawkeyes and these Wolverines. It was like that was the first contact the Wolverines has made, and it flew down to center field. The Hawkeyes have not had a hit like that today.
No, they haven't. Pitch to Langford. She slaps it right behind her. Langford, the sophomore, leads the team in 10 stolen bases.
Yeah, it's interesting to see her bat second. Splitting up Sealer and Erickson with the higher batting averages.
Outside to Langford.
Just a sophomore from Poway, California.
Adams winds up the pitch to Langford. Slapped down the third base line, but it's foul.
Foul. 2 strikes again for the Wolverines. You'd hope that they could get out of this inning with something, but if they go down with 2 outs and nobody on base, they might be in trouble.
And the 1-2 to Langford. Slapped foul once again. Langford putting up a fight here.
Oh, one behind her. Hit the fence.
The 1-2. It change up outside. It's 2-2 here. It's just a great day for some softball.
Absolutely. After some 2 not so great days.
Yeah, we got a bouncy house outside. The pitch. Slap down third base line. Foul. Almost an incredible diving play made by Jackson at third. It was foul.
That would have got the Hawkeyes bullpen pretty excited.
Oh, for sure. She touched it. There would have been a chance. It would have been fair, but the pitch to Langford. Outside. Good eye by Langford. 3-2. And the pitch. Slat foul once again. What a fight here.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the story of this game is just resilience by both squads.
It's probably the third big battle we've seen. The 3-2. Slapped foul once again.
Man. 3 or 4 fouls in a row.
Good job by Langford. Just stay alive.
She's just hanging in there.
And they go again. Slapped foul.
Wow. It's unreal.
And Langford has 13 walks, 15 strikeouts on the season. See what Adams goes to here. The pitch slapped right to Adams. Fires to first. That's going to be an out. A great battle.
It's not great for the Wolverines, but if anybody can make some magic happen right now, it'll be Maddie Erickson.
Certainly.
Like you said, player to watch. Outstanding batting average. Leads the team in RBIs with 8 home runs in the season.
She got a 1 OPS too.
See what she can do here.
Pitch, that's going to be a strike in there from Oregon. Only a sophomore and putting up these incredible numbers. The pitch hit foul over third base dugout.
And she starts at an 0-2 count. Which is definitely not where she wants to be.
Few 2-strike counts here. The pitch down the third baseline under the glove of Jackson. Maddie Erickson takes a big turn, but will go back to first.
She was thinking about second, but she backtracked there.
And that was hit hard.
Beautiful, just riding the line between fair and foul. And by the time you can tell, it's our other way, already down close to the wall.
Avery Jackson tried to do the splits there at third, but he was just hit way too hard.
Much needed base hit for the Wolverines. Let's see if Kiki Thole can help get Erickson in.
Yeah. Last week she hit 3 home runs. And this one's hit high, but foul. That one into the little bouncy house area down there.
Hope everyone's okay. Oh, ball returned to the event staff again. It's gotta let the kids keep it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's only so many softballs in the world. The pitch. High. Kiki Thole, 10 homers on the season.
Leads the team. Only .263 batting average. Lowest we've seen so far.
Pitch, that's high again. Senior from Illinois, playing first base today. 2 outs. Maddie Erickson on first. The pitch. This one is flied, but hits way foul. Hits the pole.
And another one right by the bouncy house.
Yeah, I mean that's the second one. A little bit earlier, and she might hit this 300 feet. And the pitch. Bounce to third. Jackson fields, fires to second for an out. A fielder's choice for Kiki Thole, and that will be the end of the inning. After one, it is 4-0 Hawkeyes.
Yeah, definitely not ideal for Michigan there. Looks like they got pretty convincingly outpitched there. And it's not that they struggled with hitting, it's just the Hawkeyes were hitting so well. Felt like Michigan could never close out any at-bat. They would get them to 0-2, and then they would Hawkeyes would just climb back until they got a sneaky base hit.
Yeah, and the Hawkeyes found the holes in the defense so well, and able to take advantage of some early traffic on Drakowski.
Those are the 30 seconds of intermission. Give us some time to watch the neighboring baseball game.
Yes, I believe Michigan is winning in that game. Not quite sure, but we got 2 games today versus Iowa, 1 game tomorrow. And Michigan coming off wins against Central Michigan and Michigan State after 3 straight losses to the Wildcats of Northwestern. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Northwestern is a fantastic team.
Right, it's good for Michigan to get home for the past.
And the pitch, ground to short. McVeigh fires to first. That's going to be an out. Avery Jackson with the ground out.
Hannah George still in the circle. Drakowski's not come back in. That's a pretty ideal first pitch for the Wolverines.
Absolutely.
Top of the second inning.
Now here is Riley Moss, who got it started in the first.
Second time we've seen her today.
Pitch that's low. Riley Moss, another slap hitter.
Yeah, no home runs for Riley Moss this year, despite her exceptional batting average.
Pitch. Ooh, that's low. Be 2-0. Yeah, Moss's game. Not a ton of power, but he likes to find the holes in the defense.
Right. We definitely saw that on our first at bat, just sneaking it down the third baseline.
2-0 to Moss. In there on the outside corner for a strike with the fastball.
She was looking for a slap hit. Ball just went right by her.
Yeah, couple 380 averages at the top of this Hawkeye lineup. The pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing an almost identical lineup as we saw in the first inning, because almost every Hawkeye batted in that first inning, because they were up there for so long.
8 of them.
Yeah, they scored 4 runs with no outs.
Pitch outside and a little bit high maybe. It's 3-2 on Riley Moss.
Yeah, this will be a big test for Hannah George.
Winds up, fires, low, but it's called strike 3. A backwards K on Riley Moss, and there's 2 outs.
Great sequence there for the Wolverines. 2 quick outs, hoping to get a third, get their offense back out there, hoping to decrease this deficit.
Pitch young, that one's low. Pretty, definitely contrast from what we saw in that first inning. George has come in and got in 5 straight outs. And the pitch. That's strike. 1-1. Fastball at the knees.
For Jenna Young, who, like you said, also had a hit in the first inning.
Pitch to Jenny Young.
Oh.
Grounded to George, but she bounces off her, can't make the play. It ricocheted from George to Erickson, but Jenny Young was there in time.
Yeah, that's real unfortunate for Hannah George, who's been pitching well. The balls came right to her. Looked like it surprised her. She just couldn't hold on.
Yeah, it was hit hard. That's going to be a hit. That's tough play. And here is Sue Jimberry. That's ball is going to be low and outside. Barry, a double last time. Got the scoring started.
She had the hit. We didn't know if it was foul or fair.
Yes. Outside once again, 2-0. Barry, one of a few fantastic freshmen in this game. 311 batting average. And the pitch to Barry. That's low. 3-0.
Yeah. Hannah George is going to want to make some magic happen here. Starting with a 3-0 count. More than likely going to see a run around first and second pretty soon here.
Let's see what George can do. The pitch in there for a strike. Good bounce back by Hannah George.
Yeah, it's good on her making it a battle.
She says she needs to make magic happen. Let's see. 3-1. Pitch. Skied into left field, and it's caught by Sealer. And that'll end the inning.
It's a much better second inning for the Wolverines than the first.
Absolutely. After a 4-run first inning, it's a scoreless second for Hannah George, and now it'll be the Wolverines' turn to bat. After up for the Wolverines, it'll be Lily Valmont, Janice Conway, and Ella Stevenson.
All freshmen.
McVeigh. It's 5. 5 through 8, all freshmen, and they've been good.
We have been.
Especially Valmont and Conway.
Yeah.
Started every game this season.
Janice Conway with 25 RBIs. Pretty impressive. 8 home runs as well.
It'll be Jalen Adams once again for Iowa. Pitching to Lily Valmont. She's got some. On the video we're talking about I think their favorite dog breeds. James, you got any thoughts on your favorite dog breed?
I'm a big lab guy.
Lab guy.
Yeah, I like black. I have a black lab, which is pretty cool. But I can't say I knew as many dog breeds as cheated on the video board.
Yeah. Oh, that's a change up there from Adams. It's gonna be inside. Here's Valmont. 1-0. Wolverine trying to get something going. The pitch bounce foul down third baseline.
The power behind that swing. Tell she wants it.
Yeah, she's hit 4 home runs. These next two freshmen combined for 12 homers on the season. Conway with 8. The pitch. Skied back. Foul. It's going to be a foul ball backwards home run.
Yeah. Another one going behind the stadium. Looked like it landed on a nearby roof. I'm not sure what that building is, but there's a softball up there for anybody who wants one.
The pitch high to Valmont, 2-2. And leading off the season, Valmont's hitting .348. It's a fun little stat.
Now, let's see what the freshman from Trenton, Michigan can do here with the 2-2 count.
Sky down the first baseline and running in to catch it is Moss. It's going to be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it's a great play because it's so easy to let that go, let it be a foul, but makes the play, runs to the far wall, or the nearby wall, I guess, the foul line, and catches the out.
This is Genesis Conway. Pitch outside corner for a strike. She did not like that one. Oh and 1 on Conway. Another freshman. Pitch high. 1-1. The only hit on the day for Wolverines was from Maddie Erickson in the first.
Sort of the opposite of the Hawkeyes. We've already seen their whole lineup. It's only the fifth or sixth batter for Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've seen it a lot of the Hawkeyes twice, and this is you get 4 runs. Score lots. It's 2-1 on Conway. That last pitch was high and outside. The pitch into right center, and it gets past the glove of the center fielder, and Conway's gonna be there.
Yeah, she missed it.
Yeah, Baines just missed it. Grace Baines was under it, and it looks like it went past her glove.
Don't know if I'd call that a break for Michigan, because it's a phenomenal hit.
Yeah.
Definitely
Near the warning track, too.
Yeah, a couple more feet, that ball would have been gone.
And they're going to rule that an error. So unfortunately for Conway, she's not going to get credit for that. But that's, I would say, a forced error.
Yes, I agree. Especially since she put it in a place where both the right fielder and the center fielder were running for it. Could have caused some confusion.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm betting that played a role. Here's Ella Stevenson, runner in scoring position for the Wolverines. Check swing, but it's a called strike anyways. Ella Stevenson with runners in scoring position is hitting .324.
It's the third freshman we've seen up to bat in a row.
And there's a changeup in there for a strike. 0-2. To Stevenson. The 0-2. Bounce foul down third baseline.
Heard that a lot today so far. It's only the second inning.
Yeah, Jackson at third base has been busy down there.
Absolutely.
Not necessarily on balls in play, just lots of bouncers down the third baseline. And the pitch fouled back. Good battle here from Stevenson.
Another one behind us.
Yeah, wonder you could just stand out there and just collect softballs.
Yeah, may take a break and go try and catch one.
Yeah. The pitch, low bouncer. Conway gets about halfway off second base, but decides to run back.
Yeah, he's definitely thinking about it.
Yeah. Conway has 7 stolen bases. She's 7 for 9 on the season. And the pitch to Stevenson. Low and inside, and it's 1-2. Good take there.
And then one out.
The pitch skied down the first base line, and it's caught. It's caught by Young of Iowa. It'll be the second out.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate contact there for the Wolverines. That ball goes high, but it's not going anywhere. It just sits in the foul territory, waits for somebody to come catch it.
And strike one called in there to the designated player, Ava Costales.
Yeah.
Another freshman.
Yeah. She moves around a lot. She's often the designated player for the Wolverines.
Pitch inside, 1-1. Costales had a very good season. Only 40 at-bats, but recently she's been getting some more. And the pitch inside. It's 2 outs. Conway on second. Certainly be looking to score on anything to the outfield.
Costales is certainly has the least experience on this lineup.
Strike in there. Yeah, Costales 40 at-bats on the season.
Right. Only started 15 games, whereas everybody else in the starting lineup has started 35 plus.
And the pitch foul. Yeah, I mean, this is still a lineup for the Wolverines that has largely stayed the same, 1 through 7, and McVeigh at 9, but because Costales, the freshman, has kind of squeezed their way in there. And the pitch, change up, it goes. Oh, what a catch by Barry at shortstop. She bobbled it and then caught it on the dive.
Absolutely.
And she robs Costales of an RBI hit. What a catch by Barry.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. I thought Conway was going to score on that. She thought she was too. She crossed home plate because I think she probably saw the ball bobble. Thought she was home free, but turned around, saw the Hawkeyes celebrating, got real confused.
And Sujin Berry, the shortstop. What a play. That was. I mean, she might need to join the circus with that juggling. Just, oh my God.
Yeah, that's certainly impressive. I was going to make a comment about Avery Jackson having more work. She looked like she was making a play for that one after retrieving another foul ball down the third baseline the previous play.
Yeah, and just a real that is a blow to the Wolverines as they get robbed of a potential run, but still 4-0 entering the third inning.
That was unfortunate for the Wolverines. That was pretty good contact. Put the ball in a really good spot. Kind of the awkward window where it's hard for an infielder or an outfielder to get it. The Hawkeyes were able to, obviously get a hand on it, bop it up in the air, and catch it.
And now batting for Iowa, it will be Sammy Diaz. She singled last time and scored on the Devin Greer single. Pitch in there.
I feel like we've said that about a lot of Hawkeyes.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Second at bat, they've had one single. Pretty common theme.
Certainly. They had 4 singles on the day and a double. Pitch to Diaz. That one skied, but McVeigh is there. Easy play for her.
It's good for the Wolverines. Getting the groove on defense after that. A fortunate first inning. One quick out so far.
Yeah, really settling in here is George. Pitch to Devin Greer. Outside corner strike. Devin Greer, the designated player for the Hawkeyes.
That was a phenomenal pitch. If we can cut it that close every time and get the call, keep on doing it.
Here's George. That one's low. If Hannah George can hit that pitch consistently, it's going to be hard to hit her.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hannah George's pretty impressive performance today, considering I doubt she expected to be playing right now.
That one's low. 2-1. I mean, Durkowski has ate so many innings this year. But here is Hannah George.
Third inning pitch today. Ooh.
Pitch lined off the glove of Langford and into center field. Langford almost made a spectacular catch. That's going to be a hit for Greer.
Oh, that ball was practically in her glove and just popped out. It's unfortunate for the Hawkeyes. Or for the Wolverines there. It was very similar to the catch the Hawkeyes just made in the previous inning, but they just could not hold on.
And the pitch, that one's low. This is Grace Baines who made the error on the Jessica Conway ball at the warning track in the last inning. And the pitch, swing and a miss.
And Baines is 0-1 on the day.
Haven't seen it. She's struck out swinging last time. Pitch, bounce to Langford at second. Tags out and then throws to first. Tags out Greer and then executes the double play. Good job from Indiana Langford.
Beautiful execution. Had to cut it thin there because Baines was getting close to first base. They were able to tag Greer out and then throw Baines out pretty quickly. That was excellent defense by the Wolverines.
Yeah, just great timing and after she missed the play before, although it was like it would have been, if she would have made that play, that would have been, that would have rivaled the play Barry made for sure.
For sure, absolutely. Oh, we have 3 M's with a block ball beneath it. Fortunately, I missed the switching, so I was unable to guess. But for anybody interested, it was under. The ball was under the second block M.
Those are always my favorite things at stadiums. I just love it.
They make you feel so smart because you get to watch them. But then you try and take that skill to an arcade where they have the deal or no deal game. It's much harder.
It's much harder. Because there's money at stake.
Right. So
there's no money at stake here, you know.
No. Well,
they don't want to give you free tickets to get like free gummy bears or something.
Yeah, I was actually at a Tigers game yesterday, and they did that. And the winner got they asked somebody, and they had him on the jumbotron, and the winner got a jersey.
Wow, whose jersey?
I'm not sure. I don't even know if it had a name on it, but it was. It's just a Tigers jersey. It's like, wow, I wish I won one.
Yeah, I know. That'd be
cool.
Play. Here is Ella McVeigh to start off the bottom of the third. In there for a strike. See if the Wolverines can get something going. The pitch to McVeigh shows bunt, pulls back, and that's going to be a ball.
Yeah, this is the 9th and final hitter in the Wolverines lineup. We're seeing first time in the bottom of the third. Plays shortstop, junior.
1-1. Bounce foul down first base line. McVeigh very much in the lineup for her defense. A fantastic defender. That's why she plays shortstop. She's from Des Moines, Iowa. It's no surprise considering she was Caitlin Clark's teammate. The pitch fouled back.
1-2 start here for the junior. Michigan's hoping to not start with an out like they have in the past 2 innings. We had something going on offense. So far it's been a little lackluster.
Here's McVeigh. Oh, Barry, a diving play from... and she can't throw out McVeigh, but from sitting down, she tried to throw that to first. That one was not going to work, but Barry's really showing out here.
Yeah, that was an excellent effort. She almost had another amazing play. Yeah, from the sitting position, throwing it almost to first base, slightly underthrown, which lets McVeigh get on base. And that's what we were just talking about, is an excellent base hit for the Wolverines.
Here is Ellie Sealer. High and outside. Ellie Sealer with the Narco walk-up. It's my favorite walk-up song. And bunt fouled. And McVeigh has 1 stolen base in the season, 1 for 1.
Pretty good percentage.
Yeah. 1,000. The pitch flied to Young at second base. That's going to be an out.
That was interesting. There was some miscommunication there.
Yeah, Young and Barry almost collided.
It looked like they were going to, because it looks like Barry had a pretty good angle on it, but Young came in and snagged it. That could have been bad. Some Indiana Jones playing.
Yeah.
For Indiana Langford, which I guess
that makes sense. And here's Langford. Bounce to Jackson to Barry to get 1 out. It's going to be a fielder's choice.
2 outs for the Wolverines. Not exactly where you want to be right now. But
Here is Maddie Erickson. Single last time on a hard ground ball. And Jackson at third is hugging the line exactly where Erickson hit it last time. The pitch, low.
Something to note is that Indiana Langford has the most stolen bases for the Wolverines this season. She's 10 for 14. And she's on first right now.
2 outs. Maybe she looks to run. Pitch to Erickson. Strike. Indiana Langford gets off first base. A back pick, but she'll be in there. Nice try by Pogue.
Looks like they heard me. They know that she's pretty prolific.
Yeah.
Watching her careful.
Pitch. Langford goes. This is into the outfield. Langford moves to third. That's a hit for Maddie Erickson.
Excellent hit. Beautiful ball. Down to right field. And kind of in between the outfielders. Drops quick so nobody's able to get underneath it. Yeah, able to advance Langford to third. And if you're the Wolverines, you're really hoping to get a run here before they leave the inning. If you're your Hawkeyes, you're hoping to get out of here scot-free.
Yeah, but the batter will be Kiki Thole. So I was certainly not out of the woods yet with her batting.
Right, 25 RBIs, 10 home runs on the season. You really hope she can make something happen here. This should be a pretty good sequence between her and Jalen Adams.
Yeah, this back-to-back of Maddie Erickson and Kiki Thole is a scary duo.
Yeah, especially when you have a excellent base runner like Langford up before them. Just creates a lot of problems for the defense.
Here is Thole. First and third, 2 outs. The pitch, low, good block by Pogue.
Yeah, Pogue dropped it there. It's looked like Erickson thought about taking second, but 2 outs right now. I don't think she wanted to risk it.
Pitch, low. And, of course, there's a second base is open, so after Kiki Thole, it is Lily Valamont. So maybe if side Thole's too dangerous, maybe they go ahead and face Valamont. Let's see. It's 2-0. The pitch, Kiki Thole skies it down the left field line, but it's foul. Oh, that had the distance, but it was just foul.
Couple feet to the right, that would have been gone. That would have been a 3-run homer, but I was just barely foul.
Kiki Thole looking to make this a new ball game. Down 4 runs.
See, excellent catch by somebody walking through over there.
Pitch inside, 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
Yeah. You see, because now Thole wants to avoid like a soft hit to the infield because they can tag Erickson out at second pretty quickly in the inning.
3-1, ball 4. Good at bat by Kiki Thole, and it'll be bases loaded for the freshman Lily Valmont.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. I imagine they might have talked about walking Thole on purpose. Might be better to have the bases loaded here with and have Thole not up to bat.
Yeah, I mean, especially after we just saw Thole
Right.
hit one into the bullpen.
Exactly.
It'll be a pinch runner for Maddie Erickson at second. Maddie Ramey will be at second now. And here we go, bases loaded. Indiana Langford at second. Maddie Ramey pinch running for Maddie Erickson at second, and Kiki Thole's at first, and here is Lily Valmont. Could tie the game with one swing.
Fans are loving it.
The pitch, called strike inside corner. She has 4 home runs on the season. That's the freshman catcher. Outfield playing a little bit more backs, especially Baines in center. The 0-1. High, but it's a foul ball. Looks like check swing hit her bat. It's going to be 0-2.
Barely clipped the bat. Definitely didn't look like she did that on purpose.
Bases loaded. Valmont is hitting 400. I believe 2 for 5. The pitch. Oh, low, good high. 1-2. That was 22 RBIs in the season for Valmont. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2.
Two pitches that look like not that they could have gone either way, but they're not 100% out of there.
Yeah, they were close pitches. The 2-2 hits into right field, but that's caught by Moss.
It's unfortunate. That ball's a little bit to the left. It would have dropped.
And the bases loaded threat does not come to pass.
No.
And going to the fourth, Michigan down 4-0 to the Hawkeyes.
They've been much better outside of that first inning, though. Not just in defense, like pitching, obviously, but they're hitting. Even though it's not reflective on the scoreboard, they loaded the bases on that in that inning. They just couldn't capitalize. But I definitely say that they're improving from their first inning. Looking to get back in this game. Yeah, they got to start with another good pitching sequence at the top of the fourth.
Yeah, and there'll be Hannah George still out there. And it's top of the fourth. 4-0. And for the Wolverines this season, they had a stretch in the middle of the season where they won 10 in a row. Just a fantastic stretch. And then they ran into Northwestern Wildcats, who's at the 10-1 in the conference. They are a fantastic team.
Yeah, absolutely. But the Wolverines are good. Got a good softball team here. 6-0 at home, like we said. They struggle on the road, 5-9, but their neutral site record is nothing to scoff at. 15-5.
It's pretty good. Bouncer to McVeigh, diving play, but she will hold on to it as no chance to throw out Baines.
She spun around, did not have the angle, couldn't get the ball there quick enough.
Klosterman, excuse me, not Baines. Runner on first, no outs. Pitch low. This is Jalen Adams, the pitcher. He's both hitting and pitching today. Pitch, bunts to Erickson, fields it, throws to first. And that'll be an out. Good sacrifice bunt for Jalen Adams.
Hawkeyes have a runner on second, one out, looking to extend their lead with
and the pitch to Avery Jackson, fouled. 1-1. Avery Jackson last time grounded out to McVeigh.
Avery Jackson, not the greatest batter, 103 average, but an excellent outfielder as we've seen today.
She's had a tough season hitting so far. The pitch, high. Only one walk on the season. to 9 strikeouts. Here is Hannah George. Let up no runs today. Coming in for Durkowski. Bunts, pulls back, and that's a strike. Wolverines worrying about Klosterman there at second. She's 3 for 3 on stolen base attempts on the air. This is not a Hawkeyes team that runs a whole lot. Neither team really does outside of a few players. The pitch, low. 2-2 on Avery Jackson. And winds, fires, grounded to the left. First races to the bag and dives with her left hand. Wow, what hustle by Kiki Thole.
Yeah, absolutely high effort play right there. I prevent that base. Prevent her from getting on base. Klosterman does get to third. 2 outs. Wolverines can get out of this inning scot-free. So there's a few good pitches here from Hannah George.
Here's Riley Moss, slap hitter outside. 1-0. That was tremendous play by Kiki Thole, going on an all-out Superman dive for that one. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the run. 1-1.
Hannah George has been good in these moments so far this game. Runners on, 2 outs. She hasn't let much of anything up. We'll see if that can continue here.
You know, she's let up 3 base runners, but none have scored. Riley Moss, first time up, singled, and last time struck out looking against Hannah George. It's the second time facing George today. The pitch, outside corner for a strike. You talk about that. If Hannah George can hit that outside corner fastball, she's going to be very dangerous, especially with a slab hitter out there. Hard to do a ton with that pitch.
Yeah, she's done it a few times now, and it's working pretty well.
Pitch, tries to go outside again, but it's too high.
Yeah, see, that's a thin line you're walking. Hard to tell, especially because the umpire doesn't want to call that a strike every single time, even if it hits in the same spot.
3-2. Klosterman at third, 2 outs. The pitch hits, diving McVeigh, gets past and into left field. And that's going to score a run, an RBI single for Riley Moss.
And we've seen that so many times where they just hit the ball and it just rolls right past all the defenders and like slowly creeps into the outfield. And it allowed Klosterman to score there and they have another runner on base. Wolverines trail 5-0.
Strike in there to Jenny Young. And here is Hannah George firing. Just low. Now it's 5-0 Hawkeyes. Wolverines don't want to get this away. Let this get away too much.
Yeah, no, they definitely want to get out of this inning as soon as they can. Do not want to be letting up that many runs with 2 outs on the board.
She's only 4 more chances to bat. Pitch, fouled back. Jenny Young is 2 for 2 today, 2 singles.
Counts it's at 1-2.
Here is the pitch to Young, fouled back again. 1-2. Good fight from Jenny Young.
She's looking a little frustrated. One of the last two. Could tell she made the contact. Thought it'd be better, but just goes up behind her. Foul ball.
Only 5 strikeouts on the season. The pitch, low and outside. Really, really good plate discipline from her. It's 2-2.
With 2 outs. It's one of my favorite.
2-2-2.
One of my favorite scoreboards in sports.
And she's 2 for 2. The pitch, grounded down the first base line, foul. That was similar to the ball we saw Sugan Berry hit, but this time it was foul.
Yeah, you're right. The difference was that this one didn't, clearly was not fair by the time it reached first base, whereas the other one rode the line for a good bit.
The 2-2. Hit right to George, who fires the first for the out, and she escapes with only giving up 1 run. And after the top of the 4th, it's 5-0 Hawkeyes.
Hannah George there kind of made up for her play a few innings ago where the ball was hit right to her and she kind of fumbled it. Allowed a runner to reach base. There is kind of the opposite, kind of textbook. Ball comes right back. Just take your time, throw it to first, get the out.
Due up for the Wolverines will be Conway, Stevenson, and Costales. Conway, she had the hits to center field. It's not called hit, it was called an error, but it was a, softball trivia. Who was the last player to hit 3 home runs in a game? They put the names on the, I don't know if they gave us the answer.
Yeah, I just saw that. We might have missed the answer, fortunately.
I mean, Kiki Thole, I think just did it, so I think it's her. Maybe we can give the answer, because unless I'm going crazy. Yeah, no, okay, she did it 4 days ago. So, little odd trivia question, but
I don't know if I saw Kiki Thole as an answer choice.
maybe they were doing before Kiki Thole.
Yeah, I'm not sure. First pitch to Conway was a strike.
And the 0-1 in there for a strike, off speed. It is good first 2 pitches from Adams to Conway. Conway saw her well last time, high and outside. And for Jessica Conway, she started every game this season, one of 4 Wolverines. Pitch bounced her to first base. Fielded by Diaz easily. 1 out.
Yeah, not an ideal start for the Wolverines. Next is Stevenson, Costales, both 0-1 today. Hoping to get something going on offense here for the Wolverines. It's been sorely lacking.
Stevenson swings and a miss. Haven't seen many swings and misses from either side today, perhaps because, Adams does not strike out a lot of people, but Durkowski left the game early. She gets lots of swing and misses, and that's high 1-1.
Right, we haven't seen many swings and misses, but we've seen a ton of swings, kind of hits it, foul ball.
We've seen lots of balls in play. It's been fun. Here's Stevenson. Below. It's 2-1. pretty good crowd today. Lots of people in the stands for this beautiful day. And flied into center field this time. Baines is under it for an out.
Able to hold on this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd looks more full over on this side than it does in a neighboring baseball game.
Oh, I mean there are way more people here to watch this game.
Yeah, baseball might be over. I'm not 100%
That's
sure.
true. That's true. It does look over, so that's certainly a factor if there's no playing.
I think they may be playing a doubleheader as well.
Yeah.
Though.
That one's fouled back, but I would hope these people stay for the doubleheader because we got another game coming up. Should be fantastic because even if Michigan loses this game, I mean, they get another chance a half hour later.
Right.
Doubleheaders are just hard to win both in general. So the pitch to Costales, swing and a miss.
Just talked about how we didn't see many. We've seen 2 in a row.
Yeah. 0-2 to Costales, the designated player. And the 0-2. This one is fly down the first base line into the stands.
Over the fence.
Could not be caught by the fans, fortunately. Look, softballs, they are not easy to catch barehanded. Not easy at all. It's a quick way to get a broken finger.
Ball's being returned to the event staff, the event team, rather.
If I caught a ball, I would want to see if I could keep it. I think that would be pretty fun to keep.
Yes, I agree. I feel like at baseball games, you do get to keep them. I don't know why they're collecting all of them. The man who caught it maybe did not want it though.
Pitch to Costales, way outside. I mean, as a fan, how could you not, at a softball game, there's no better way to watch a softball game than to hold a softball.
Yes, I agree. In my high school softball games, I caught so many balls and was forced to return them all.
1-2. This one's popped behind into the stands. Let's see if they give it back. Oh, thrown. Oh, let's see. There's a negotiation. Oh, he throws it right back to the event staff.
Looks like it hit that guy's knee too.
I want to see what happens if someone just says no. Like I'm just gonna keep it.
Well, they've lost a few. Several have gone behind the stadium, and one is on the roof over there.
It's true. The 1-2. Costales hits it high into left field. That's gone into the bullpen. Ava Costales, her 3rd home run of the season, and Michigan gets on the board here in the 4th.
The dugout comes out to celebrate. It's a great hit. It was close to the foul ball we saw a few innings ago. It was just like we said, a few more feet to the right, and it's gone. Now Wolverines trail 5-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. We've got Ella McVeigh up to bat. See if they can earn a few more runs before they leave this inning.
And Ava Costales, that is 3 home runs in about 42 at bats. So that is a very high rate. And the pitch to McVeigh, that's outside. This is a great start for the Wolverines here. I mean, not start because there's already 2 outs, but a great sign for the Wolverines going forward.
It's a great start to Ella McVeigh's at bat.
It is. Here's McVeigh. That's a strike, 1-1. And
83rd pitch.
That's going to be low. I know they probably talk about this every broadcast, but being Caitlin Clark's teammate would be so awesome. The 2-1. This one's lined into center field, and that's a base hit for McVeigh.
That's something Caitlin Clark would probably do if she played softball.
I don't think she's as good as. I don't think she couldn't do that. No way.
They were. I guess I'm not sure about. Okay, she was teammates with Caitlin Clark in basketball in high school.
Yeah. It's gonna be a meeting in the circle here.
Yeah. Hawkeyes wanna get to the top of the fifth pretty quick here. They've already let up one run with 2 outs. I don't want to see any more. But with McVeigh on first and Sealer up to bat, they gotta be wary of a big play coming up here for Wolverines.
Yeah, and for this top of the order, they I don't think saw a big threat last inning. I don't think the Hawkeyes want to go through that again. So, important to get one of these outs before you get to the likes of Maddie Erickson, Kiki Thole,
Right.
Indiana. I mean,
No, you're right.
Sealer has been incredible too. Really, the top of this lineup is just really good for the Wolverines.
Absolutely. Yeah, we saw this half of the lineup had the bases loaded last inning. Couldn't capitalize. I imagine that they're going to want another chance at that. Hawkeyes are going to try and have to shut it down pretty quick. Let's see.
Sealer in there for a strike. 0-1. 371. She's over 2 today. Flied out to center and popped out down the first baseline. And the pitch. Off speed pitch in there for a strike. Changing it up on Ellie Sealer.
That was interesting. It looked like it hung in the air for a while there.
Yeah.
Confused Sealer.
Ellie Sealer does not strike out very often. 6 strikeouts on this season. The pitch outside. 1-2. .375 batting average with 2 outs for Ellie Sealer. Similar to her overall batting average. The pitch lines into left field for a base hit. McVeigh stops at second, and the Wolverines are threatening here in the 4th.
Yeah, if Langford can get on base right now, it'd be huge for the Wolverines. The Indiana Jones music that I love so much playing again.
Yeah. And here is Indiana Langford.
Stala's on second, McVeigh on first.
It's going to be a key at bat because if they can get another hit for Maddie Erickson, they're in business. The pitch pulls back. The slap bunt. It's going to be a ball. 10 RBIs on the season. A chance to add on to that here. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. The pitch outside. Now, James, what I think they don't want to do is load the bases for Maddie Erickson.
No, they. I agree. I don't think they want. I also definitely not their plan. Not gonna wanna.
It's 3-0 now.
Wow. Because they walked Kiki Thole last time to load the bases, which I'd say was the smart thing, but I think this would kind of be the opposite.
Yeah, no.
This is a player you don't want to have the bases loaded for Maddie Erickson.
3-0 in there for a strike. Jalen Adams, listen to us.
Just wants to make it interesting, I think.
Indiana Langford, first and second. The 3-1. Oh, called strike on the inside corner.
Full count.
This is a high leverage pitch here. What will Jalen Adams go to? The pitch. Hit to shortstop. Barry throws to third and gets the force out. McVeigh is thrown out at third, and that ends the threat.
Fortunate for the Wolverines there. Wasn't a badly hit ball. It's not the greatest spot that could have landed. But only so much you can ask for. You got 2 outs, and People run third, second, first. It's not much, not a lot of places to put that ball.
We enter the fifth. Michigan down 5-1.
We got about 45 seconds until the Hawkeyes take the field for the top of the fifth inning. Sujin Berry will be up to bat. They lead 5-1. See the Michigan defense out here, meeting in the circle, talking about it. They've been solid so far after a rough first inning, where they let up 4 runs, only let up 1 since. And we should be interesting to see what Hannah George does here against Sujin Berry, who has had a couple remarkable plays, both on offense and defense. This pitch, swing and a miss. She might have got a piece of it to strike either way.
And Barry's is 1 for 2, but really her playing the field has been so key. She's saved a couple of runs with some of her plays last inning, second inning.
Excellent freshman. Second pitch is low, 1-1 count.
And she can hit too. So
Yeah.
Iowa has a great young player on their hands and in the 3-hole.
Batting .314 today. Swing and a miss. It'll be strike 2, 1-2 count. Hannah George is putting it together. She's been pitching well today. This is her 63rd pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. She strikes her out.
And there's that outside corner pitch
Yep.
that you were talking about earlier, and this time gets the swing, but it's a very dangerous pitch that these Iowa hitters have either taken or saw there. Sugan Berry swung and miss.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely good performance today from Hannah George. We've got first pitch was outside, ball 1 for Devin Greer. Oh, I lied. Sammy Diaz. 1 though. And George. Second pitch is low. 2-0.
That's 2 pitches that are low. I wonder if that's a specific strategy against Diaz. Let's see if she goes low again.
Just 1 and 2 on the day. Barely outside. That'll be strike 3, or not, rather ball 3. Senior Sammy Diaz.
Just doesn't walk a ton. This Michigan lineup walks a lot more than this Hawkeyes lineup.
Strike 1. Got it right in there. And George looking to get herself kind of out of the hole. 3-0 hole. Starts off good with the strike. Here's the pitch. Base hit. Caught by Hannah George. Thrown out casually at first. To Kiki Thole. Textbook. Again, we've seen that play 3 times now. They executed it good twice. Yeah, Hannah George catches the ball. And then, like I said, takes her time. Throws them out.
Yeah, and George, we saw one miscue where it was hit really hard. Just one of her glove, but he's been really good at those plays to the pitcher.
Devin Greer's up to bat. First pitch is outside. It'll be a ball.
Going back to that outside corner pitch, just outside though.
Even if she can hit that 50% of the time, I think she should keep throwing it.
Yeah. I expect her to try to go back there now.
First pitch. Base hit towards second base. Thrown out to Kiki Thole. Quick 3 outs for Michigan. That was Ella McVeigh making the play. Shortstop. Just textbook, scoops it up, throws it to Kiki Thole. Yeah. It's quick 3 outs. Michigan will be up to bat, bottom of the 5th, trailing 5-1. Yeah, this Michigan team, they've done a good job since the first inning. I keep saying it. It's just they got themselves in a huge hole with some pitching issues in the first inning. Jerkowski left the game, obviously, and since then they've been pitching better, but they're only and they keep getting close. Like they loaded the bases 2 innings ago, couldn't capitalize. They had 2 runners on and almost loaded the bases again, but 3 outs, and they leave the inning with nothing except for obviously Costales' home run. Coby, how do you see them like string this together? Do you think they can come back in the next 3 innings?
Well, I mean, I think for specifically the 3rd and 4th inning, kind of back-to-back innings where they've had some really good threats. Obviously, bases loaded in the 3rd, couldn't do anything, and then 1st and 2nd in the 4th. Just honestly, I think some of it's just like bad sequencing, which you can't really control, like when you hit the home run. But if Costales' homer comes with 2 runners on base, then we're having something different.
Oh, Maddie Erickson, first pitch, absolutely slams it. Oh, just over the center fielder. She's winding the bases, gets to second, slides into second. Maddie Erickson, first pitch of the at-bat. Absolutely sends a bomb to center field that hits the wall. A couple more feet would have gone over. And she is safe at second. Kiki Thole up to bat. Hoping to get some momentum now for the Wolverines.
And Maddie Erickson, 3 for 3. The 2 thumpers in the lineup back-to-back, just so dangerous.
Yeah, Hawkeyes are lucky they didn't let her get a chance last inning with 2 runners on. This pitch to Kiki Thole, inside, it'll be a strike.
So I wonder if they'd rather have Sealer, Erickson, and Thole back-to-back, because those 3, I think, are their best hitters.
It's a interesting looking pitch. It was low. It'll be a ball. Count is 1-1. Runner on second.
Tried to throw Kiki Thole off with that changeup. Haven't seen it a lot today.
Pitch. Outside maybe. Ball 2.
And maybe that kind of changeup kind of throw Kiki Thole off it. Maybe keeps it in the back of her mind. She's not on the fastball as much.
That one looked low. It'll be ball 3.
That's 2 changeups in 1 at bat.
Doesn't look like it's been working though. Can't really get the ball to fit into that strike zone. It's not tricking Thole either. Oh, and Kiki Thole will walk. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Jalen Adams, that's just her 2nd walk of the day.
And both to Kiki Thole. Remember, they walked Kiki Thole to lower the bases in the 3rd. And based on the way Kiki Thole hits the ball, I'm not sure I can blame them, especially with a 4-run lead. But more runners on base. That's good for Michigan.
Freshman Lily Valamont up to bat. Foul goes behind her. 0-1. Yeah, runners on 1st and 2nd. No outs for the Wolverines. This is bottom of the 5th, down by 4. This is definitely where they want to make something happen. And I think this is the best opportunity they've had tonight, this afternoon.
It's going to be a little meeting here.
Yeah, they're talking about it. It's outside the circle. Lee Valmont's 0-2 on the day. She bats a 2.57, a 2.62 rather. Started every game this year, freshman. This pitch, low, that'll be a ball, 1-1.
And maybe these Michigan players are seeing her fastball a bit better because she's this inning specifically, she's gone to the off speed more, like significantly more than she has previously.
This pitch, ooh, tipped back, will be foul ball. See, I'm interested to see because this is kind of the opposite of what we saw in the last inning with kind of the freshmen starting and the upperclassmen kind of finishing the inning down the stretch. We've got 2 upperclassmen on, and the next 4 batters are all freshmen. I'm interested to see how they do. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Valmont strikes out. That's a big break for the Hawkeyes.
And Valmont just got fooled by that off speed. I mean, just tremendous sequencing by Jalen Adams. Throws the off speed. That gets Valmont a little behind the fastball, and then after the fastball, she hurries up and then just freezes her.
Jessica Conway up to bat. First pitch is a strike. She's 0-2 today, but she did have the fielder's error where she made it to second base off the deep hit to center field.
8 homers on the season. She is a dangerous hitter.
Here's the pitch. High. That'll be a ball. Looks like Jalen Adams looking for that outside corner that Hannah George has been liking this afternoon. That one does not fit in the box, and it does not trick Conway. Here's the pitch. It's similar outside, a little high, ball 2.
And that's the off speed again. She is really leaning on it this inning.
Pitch. Swing and a miss for Conway. It'll be 2-2. 1 out, still 2 runners on. These are the freshmen we talked about. The big hitters get on base. Let's see if they can be sent home by this freshman lineup. Here's the pitch. Low, ball, 3-2 is the count.
So 3-2. The off speed had her behind in the fastball. I think if I'm Jalen Adams, I think I'm going to the off speed because none of the Michigan hitters have seemed comfortable with it.
I agree. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Goes out to the right. Got another battle here.
Yeah, this is kind of the mind games between Jalen Adams and Conway going on.
Here we go. Here's the pitch. And a walk, Conway. Looks like she tried to get changeup, just could not fit it in the box. Bases are loaded. Ella Stevenson is up to bat. The freshman.
It's a really nice at bat by Conway.
Right, it looked a little dicey there for a second. A couple swings and misses, but she's able to hold on, get on base. Movie I really like his money ball. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you walk, if you get a hit. If you get on base, you get on base. Oh, and the crowd is getting loud now with bases loaded and Stevenson up to bat. One swing and this whole game changes. Freshman's 0-2 on the day. Here's the pitch. It's right in dead center strike. 0-1. 1 out still.
Remember, Costales on deck, who hit the home run, the only run of the day for the Wolverines.
Second pitch is outside. It's a ball. 1-1 count. Yeah, you'd like to see Stevenson make something happen here, but honestly, if she doesn't and Costales can come up to bat, that's not too bad either. Just a pitch. Dead center again. Strike two.
And the infield is expecting something on the ground here. Maybe Stevenson can just pop one over their heads.
There's a little bit. Oh, the ball is rifled down the third baseline. It's fair. 3 runners will score on a double by Ella Stevenson, and the crowd is loving it. Absolute excellent hit. It's almost foul. Third baseman wants it. That's that might be Avery Jackson looking to see. Yeah, she's claiming that the ball landed outside and was foul, and the umpires will talk it over. This would be absolutely huge for the Wolverines if this stands. Looks like it bounced fair and then rolled out pretty far.
And they're going to review it. This is a high leverage review because, I mean, this game has been turned on its head with that double, and Jackson third playing in, so didn't necessarily have the range needed to get that ball. But how about Ella Stevenson? 0 for 2 on the day. Hasn't had the greatest season at the plate, but comes up in a big spot for the Wolverines.
Yeah, if this stands will be huge, not only for the team but for Ella Stevenson, kind of the freshman hero of the night. Got Go Blue chants happening. Crowd is into it.
Yeah, I wonder if we could get like the replay on the scoreboard or something, because I'm really interested to see live. It looked fair.
Yes, I agree. It was very similar to the ball we saw in the first inning, but it's on the opposite baseline.
Sometimes you see coaches and players, they challenge stuff because they don't necessarily like the outcome of the play.
And the call will stand, and the crowd loves it. Michigan trails 5-4, 1 out. Ella Stevenson is on second, and Costales is up to bat. She had a home run on her last at bat. Let's see if Michigan can tie or take the lead in this inning. And honestly, they have a good opportunity to, with only 2 outs and a runner on second. That should be pretty exciting to see. Let's see how Jalen Adams bounces back after that big hit by Stevenson.
This game is turned on its head here.
Here's the pitch. Oh my God, absolute bomb by Costales, and that ball is gone. It's her second home run back-to-back, and Michigan has taken the lead in the 5th inning with a 2-run home run. They lead 6-5.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Absolute electricity in Ann Arbor right now. The crowd is loving it. Baseball is probably so confused over there. 5-run inning for the Wolverines. Ella McVeigh will be up to bat. Just the Hawkeyes are stunned.
And Ava Costales, the first time she goes down left field line, then she goes dead center. She can do it to all fields, and just two monumental hits back to back by Ella Stevenson and Costales, and now that's a 5-run inning for the Wolverines. This is just disaster for the Hawkeyes as they make a pitching change, and probably rightly so.
I hope the fan who caught that ball keeps it. Wow, absolute anarchy here.
And we knew it right off the bat that it was gone. It was crushed to dead center. Maybe 250. Hit long way.
Yeah. The Wolverines lead by 1. They still only have 1 out in this inning. Ella McVeigh Jr. will go up to bat, trying to extend the lead. Yeah, because we just saw the 4 freshmen all go back to back to back to back. And they did they held their own. They did a phenomenal job. And then ending with the Costales home run. Just absolutely hero ball by those 4 freshman girls.
And there's still only 1 out, so still a chance for the Wolverines to add on.
Right. Alumni 2-2 on the day. First pitch is low and outside. It'll be a ball.
For Haley Down, 2.9 ERA, 9 2/3 innings pitched.
The second pitch is high and outside. Ball 2. Okay. Haley Down, her first pitches of the afternoon. Third pitch, low, ball 3.
And this is, if you're Iowa, you don't want this to get like too far away from her. You don't know how much more Hannah George has.
Wow, 4 balls in a row. They walk Ella McVeigh. Not a great start for Haley Down's afternoon.
And the walks, I mean, talk about maybe it was smart to walk Kiki Toll. I mean, maybe in hindsight, probably not, because that's just the 3rd walk this inning, and 2 of them have already scored.
Pitch. That is a strike. Down's first strike of the afternoon. Pitch was to Ellie Sealer, who is 1-3 on the day. Pitch bunt. Oh, low. She's gonna make it to first. Oh, the first baseman drops it, and Ellie Sealer stays on first. I think she could have made it to second. I wonder if she would have been safe, even if Jenna Young did not drop that ball. But yeah, nothing is going right for the Hawkeyes right now. Base hit by Ellie Sealer. I wonder if they will chalk that up as a hit or an error.
I would guess it's going to be a hit and an error. At least I would hope that's a hit for Sealer, and then McVeigh goes to 3rd on the error.
Yes,
I think that's what they called it. As a former official scorer myself, that is what I would have called it.
All right, runners on first and third. Indiana Langford is up to bat. 1 out still. First pitch is low. Sealer tries to steal. Trying to tag her out. She's running in between bases. Oh. They're not going to get her. They drop the ball. She's safe on second. Ellie Sealer steals second after just a miscommunication by the Hawkeyes. They were chasing her down, but they could not tag her. It looked like, was that Sujin Berry who dropped the ball? Or was it?
It was either Young or Berry, but somehow Sealer pulls off some magic to try to do a first and third play. She tried to get caught in a rundown so McVeigh would score, but McVeigh had nowhere to go, and she made to second, somehow just escaped the rundown. I don't know how she did that. Like, she made the Hawkeyes keep throwing, and eventually they might drop it, and they did.
Pitch was 2-1 count. That last pitch was low. Janelle Lacqua is up to bat. It's the first we've seen of her today, sophomore. Oh, she is safe. That was some attempt to steal home by Ella McVeigh. She barely gets back to third, but she is called safe.
Yeah, and McVeigh got, with the ball in the dirt, McVeigh got caught a little too far off third base. Great play by Pogue.
Yeah.
To keep her honest.
Three-one count. Pitch to Alakwa. Base hit, drives it down, throws it to first, and Alakwa will be thrown out at first. None of the other runners move. There'll be 2 outs.
And the defense by Sugan Berry once again saves the run. Good play to look off McVeigh at third, make sure she doesn't go, and then still have enough time to throw out Langford at first. And now the Wolverines are batting around.
We got Maddie Erickson. Bat has had a good day so far. Runners on second and third. Hits a hit down center field. 2 runners will score, and Erickson will stay on first. Everything is going right for the Wolverines. Everything is going wrong for the Hawkeyes.
And Maddie Erickson, her 4th hit of the day. She is just feeling it today.
She placed that ball perfectly in between the infielders and the outfielders. Landed
Yeah.
dead center.
You couldn't have picked the ball and thrown it better than that.
Now the Wolverines go from trailing 5-1 to leading 8-5. All in one inning. 2 outs. Kiki Thole is up to bat. Haley Down is throwing her 13th pitch of the afternoon. So going to be a ball. Down came in to replace Jalen Adams in this inning, actually. Here's the pitch. Low ball. Catcher drops it, and Erickson is able to steal second off of Pogue's mistake. She dropped the...
I think they're going to call that a pass ball. Let's see. Yeah, they call that a pass ball.
Pass ball, yes.
I mean, you don't see Matt Erickson run very often, but great base running there.
All right, here's the pitch. Low, and they walk Kiki Thole again.
Kiki Thole's 3rd walk, but I mean, just remarkable. Her patience at the plate, knowing that the Hawkeyes are trying not let her beat them, but she's not trying to do too much. She's getting on base because ultimately the goal is just not make outs and trust that the players behind you can drive you in.
On the second, third, Valamont is on the plate. First pitch is a strike.
And especially because the 4 players behind her are freshmen, so really impressive being able to trust your freshmen to drive you in.
All right, this is the second of Lily Valamont we've seen this inning. Hit foul. And the Hawkeyes desperately need to get out of this inning and get back on offense. This has been a disaster for them. Here's the pitch. Low, outside. That'll be ball 1. Count is 1-2.
9 of them got on base, so that's
To bat for the Hawkeyes. Great.
Wolverines. They
Low again. Two-0 count. Not a favorable bounce. Went straight to the third baseman. Thrown out. And then Kiki Thole just makes another slow
whatsoever.
ball. Thrown the ball 77 times so far. And she's not let up first. Solid hit over the heads of the infielders. Shy of the outfielders. That was the center fielder, Janisa Conway. Recovers the ball, throws it in. Right. And this is Down up to bat. Haley Down, the pitcher. 1-1 count, 1 out. You got a runner on first.
Klotzman, she has 3 stolen bases. Talking to the first base coach there. Wonder if she might be running.
Here's the pitch. Low outside. That'll be ball. Momentum. They have a run first and second. George. Called a strike down. Thought it was a ball. She dropped the bat, started walking. She's got to be disappointed. And that one was fouled off. Count is 3-2. Yeah, she has no at-bats recorded. Because Ella Stevenson makes a diving play and catches her out. Klosterman a delay by Ella Stevenson.
The defense on display here.
Meeting at the circle, the Wolverines. Hawkeyes are talking to Avery Jackson, who's up to bat. Third baseman 0-2 today.
Field. It's been fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the Hawkeyes were almost perfect.
Came alive in that inning. I mean, doesn't matter how when Ava Costales is hitting it.
Foul ball. 1-1.
Corner to the righties. Doing that to lefties a lot.
George. Excellent play. She turns slowly and throws to Kiki Thole again. They've done that play 3-4 times after their first time.
I mean, hand George to just allow one run and keep your team in the game, and then this Michigan team they had a not forget. Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is it was a big at bat. I believe she was down 0-2. This ball is foul.
Adams out of the game. Now you get a pitcher that hasn't pitched as much.
This pitch fouled behind her again. That's the third time now.
She's had some really great at bats.
Right. Taking her time. Here's the pitch. Hits it. Goes out to the shortstop. This one fouled out. Oh, it hits the top of the press box. We might go get that later. That's Ella Stevenson. Haley Down kind of got thrust into an unfortunate situation.
The ball.
The event staff are on that like a
What?
hawk.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they made the dog give
Back and forth right now.
on deck his One with 2 homers today.
Back-to-back homers. That Stevenson sends it down left center field, and she makes it to second base. She is safe. It's a beautifully hit ball. Again, another double for her.
And how about Ella Stevenson? Those 2 doubles, those are both smoked. And now we get Ava Costal. So we had Kiki Thole hit 3 homers earlier this week. And now Ava Costales now has the chance to hit 3.
Her last 2 at-bats in the 5th and 6th, or rather the 4th and 5th innings were both home runs. Let's see how she does here. Ball 1, pitches low, outside. I know the Hawkeyes are not happy to see her on the plate right now, especially with a runner on.
If I'm Haley Down, I do not want to throw her any good pitch.
Second pitch is low again. They might be trying to walk her here.
But again, we've seen when you know the walks have been problematic for Iowa because a lot of those walks have scored.
All right, absolutely. First pitch. Low again, ball 3. No strikes.
And on deck is Ella McVeigh, who's been on base 3 times today.
First pitch. Swing. She tips it, goes behind her. That'll be strike 1. Foul ball.
Oh, she was thinking home run on that one. Just missed it.
Here's the pitch. Costales hits it down to second base. It is popped up and caught by the second baseman, Jenna Young. Fortunate for Costales. Probably swung, probably wanted that 3rd home run. I'm sure this place would have exploded.
And now McVeigh, who's down there at the bottom of the lineup, she's got on base 3 times. She's done a really good job of getting it back up to the top, especially that 5th inning. Good job just keeping the inning going.
Here's the pitch to the shortstop, Ella McVeigh, who's been having a pretty good afternoon. She has 2 hits on 2 at-bats. She's also been walked. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch also a ball. Looks like a 2-0 count.
As if McVeigh doesn't get on in the 5th, the Wolverines might not be winning.
Right, absolutely. Oh, this ball is hit down the 3rd baseline, called foul. A little bit to the right, that would have been a base hit. Would have had runners on 1 and 3. But as it stands now, 2-1 count with a runner on second. Looking to extend the 8-5 lead in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is low outside, ball 3. And that 3-1 count, 2 outs. Hawkeyes are looking to get back on offense, try and regain their lead. Ball is tapped gently to the infield, and she's thrown out pretty swiftly. Some confusion, actually. She might be safe. Looks like McVeigh is safe. They're talking about it in the circle. Umpires are discussing it. McVeigh is standing on 1st, and Stevenson is standing on 3rd. It looked to me like McVeigh was thrown out, but maybe I'm mistaken.
Oh, okay. So they called the catcher's interference.
Oh, yes.
Hit the mitt.
It's a pretty big break for the Wolverines. They are pretty unfortunate for the Hawkeyes, who were that close to getting out of this inning. Ellie Sealer is up to bat, the junior. been having a pretty good day. 4 at-bats, 2 hits. She's scored once. First pitch was outside, ball 1. Second pitch was a strike down the middle, 1-1. 2 outs, runners on first and third, bottom of the 6th.
2 good pitches for Haley down, but she hasn't been able to get them past any of these Michigan hitters yet.
First pitch, down the middle again, strike 2. Ellie Sealer looking to maybe advance Ella Stevenson home. Just extend this 8-5 lead. Ball is popped up, center field, caught by the shortstop. Sujin Berry again. It's another defensive play by her. She's been pretty solid all day. Now we enter the top of the 7th inning. Hawkeyes up to bat, trailing by 3 after leading 5-1. They now trail 8-5 after a remarkable 6th inning by the Wolverines, capped off by an Ava Costales home run, or second home run of the night, or of the day rather. And we'll see if the Hawkeyes can battle back.
Yeah, and Hannah George looking to finish this game. It would just be a super impressive performance. Turkowski didn't record an out, so I think this would shoot a. I don't think it counts as a complete game, but she could get all 21 outs for the Wolverines. It'd be very impressive.
Right, absolutely, yeah. As the first inning, Turkowski gave up 4 runs, and they made the pitching change to Hannah George, who has just been excellent for the rest of the day. She's given up a few hits, but only 1 run. And we'll see if she can close out this game up by 3. The deal is certainly not sealed yet.
Yeah, and I wonder if Turkowski's going to pitch. They were perhaps saving her for the second game. If that was the case, then they are in good shape.
Yes, absolutely.
But still got three more outs to get in the top of this Iowa order. Who first inning they were so dangerous.
Right, Riley Moss is up to bat. Yep, and like you said, this is the lineup that we saw go on an absolute tear in the first inning. First pitch is low outside, ball 1. And George, circle, getting ready. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul, 1-1 count.
And looking at the scoreboard, something that really stands out is the 4 errors by Iowa. Now we've seen them have some really good defensive plays, but also some pretty costly mistakes as well.
Right, absolutely. And Wolverines have 0, which is pretty telling. Pitch is outside, ball 2. Riley Moss is looking to avoid an out here, as that would put the Hawkeyes in a pretty bad spot, trying to erase this 3-run deficit. She's 2 and 3 on the day. Ball's tapped out. Oh, it sneaks by the shortstop, and Riley Moss runs through first base. Yeah, that ball just got around Ella McVeigh there, looked like. And go ahead.
Well, and in this Hawkeyes team, they're gonna have to kind of dink and dunk their way to scoring runs. Exactly what they did in first.
Base hit for Riley Moss. Got Jenna Young up next. 2 and 3 on the day.
Because their 2 kind of sluggers are Jenna Young. I mean Jenna Young's really their only one who has significant power.
Their slugging percentage is .560, which is pretty impressive. Second pitch is called strike. That'll be strike 2. Hannah George looking to put this one away, starting with a potential strikeout of Jenna Young. The third pitch of the at-bat. Base hit, or sorry, not base hit, popped up to the infield. Riley Moss advances to second. Jenna Young is thrown out at first. Hawkeyes have a runner on second, 1 out. Sujin Berry is up to bat. It's a pretty solid day on defense. Less solid on batting, but she's 1 for 3. See what she can do. Pitch. Slammed out to center field. Jenna Young is going to score, and Sujin Berry is going to stay at first. Base hit down center field. One of those low hits that we kept seeing in the first inning that just rolled really, really far. That would have been good for the Hawkeyes.
And the Wolverines will not fret over Moss scoring, and they're not going to care if Barry scores, but Diaz is the one they cannot let score. And Hannah George will get a standing ovation.
She's coming out for Aaron Hain. And Hain warms up. The freshman from Indiana. Yeah, I misspoke on the last one. It was Riley Moss who scored, not Jenna Young. Got confused. Jenna Young was the sacrifice base hit.
And Hain on the season, she's pitched almost 77 innings. It's a 3.1 ERA. She's been very, very good, and she can strike people out.
Absolutely.
She has about close to strikeout per inning, and but this is a Hawkeye team who doesn't strike out that much. They very are put the ball in play team, but it's combination of putting the ball in play with not much power. So Michigan is gonna have the hope that these balls don't find the gaps.
Right. Hannah George threw 100 pitches today. First pitch by Hain is a strike down the middle for Sammy Diaz, the senior